This episode of Radical Rewind is brought to you in part by the Radical Earth Universe equivalent of Red Bull. Boost Energy! Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you. Are you tired of having a slow day at work? Then get yourself Boost Energy and give yourself a 24/7 boost of power. Ha 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 ha! Warning. This drink is only available within our own universe. Please do not attempt to bring this into your own world, or else you might be incarcerated for bringing an illegal substance. We should also mention that this has no hardcore drugs. Anyway, that is actually a drink within the Radical Earth universe, by the way, Boost Energy, and contrary to what I just said, it isn't illegal to bring it over to the Radical Earth universe. It's a joke about Dunkaroos and how for the longest time they weren't around in the US. And so what's really funny is technically it wasn't illegal to do this, but people could actually smuggle Dunkaroos from Canada to America. So that's why I made that joke at the end. But Boost Energy is basically like Red Bull. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well tonight. I'm doing really good. I would have streamed sooner, but yes, because it's one of my favorite drinks. I guess I could turn on the webcam. Wait, you're telling me that you've never had Red Bull? Chad, what? Why, man? Why? Also, I think I ruptured my vocal cords just now. Okay. Now, the last time I was on here, I made the mouse and the keyboard. I didn't make the cables for them because I don't need to. This is my poor attempt at a scroll wheel right here. Yeah, so I think the last things I need to do are the monitor, which has speakers built in. Yes, I know some monitors have that. I think. Hold on, let me look, because I do know that there are. I mean, of course, TVs have them. Really shouldn't have Red Bulls every single day because it's not really that healthy. They do taste good. But dang. Anyway. I was looking up on my phone just now as I was seeing if some monitors actually have built-in speakers, which they do. Mine don't. Like, both of my monitors, which, I mean, the one I'm looking at right now and I'm pointing to, and then this one, they both don't have built-in speakers. At least as far as I'm aware. But the one I'm going to be building for this Lego project, it does have a set of built-in speakers. Yeah, they're doing good. I think they're in the... Yeah. The spit went down the wrong pipe. Yeah, they're doing good. They're in their room. They're just... John's playing his game, probably screaming his head off at people, as usual, and Luke's just doing Luke things. I've been relaxing, playing games. Actually, just yesterday I got a Spider-Man No Way Home, and I watched it last night. It was really, really good. Highly recommend it if you haven't seen it, which, Chad, I know for a fact that you've seen it, but I've never seen the movie until yesterday, so I'm glad that I remembered that it was out on Blu-ray, because I got it yesterday, and I'm just saying, that movie was really, really good. And I don't know what's next for Spider-Man, but I can say this. The future is very bright. No. Oh, you have? Nice. Um, it's funny. That's the only Tom Holland Spider-Man I've ever seen. So I should probably see the other ones, which I know that's kind of stupid for me to watch this one and not the other ones, but I just never had a chance to. But I have heard really good things about them, though. Anyway, let's cut the chit chat and get to some things, I guess. Okay. It's disconnected. I don't know why. But no, Chad, they can't. That was weird. Okay. There. There we go. I think I hear a cricket outside. I'm liking how this is going so far. It's not perfect, but it's good enough, I guess. What I'm trying to do is, so this is going to be part of the actual, screen. And, given the fact that I'm working with Bricklink right now instead of a Lego digital designer like I used to, it gives me a whole lot more flexibility in terms of what I can build. Because right here I have all this stuff. I know this is slightly misspelled, but it's because I wanted everything to look centered. That it's just a teapot. It's not mine, by the way. I I don't have a teapot. Anyway, never mind, it went off. Okay. I don't know, probably this summer, maybe? I mean, I don't know, Chad. I don't know why you're asking me something that I literally don't know the answer to. Because the only way I would know when you guys will get to come over is if someone runs it by me that, hey, Aunt Jennifer and the boys are coming over for this and this. Which I'm not saying you guys are. It's just, say for example, you guys happen to be coming over for Memorial Day, which then I would be told. Plus, it would probably be closer to that date. So, but as far as I'm aware, I don't know when you guys are coming over next time. But, if you guys are coming over at some point, hopefully it's soon. Because I think Steven's birthday is coming up, isn't it? Because I know it's sometime in May, I think. So, you guys might be coming over this time, but I'm not saying you guys are. It's just, I don't know. Because I don't want to sound like I'm lying. by saying that, because I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm just saying that as an example. But really, the only way I would even be able to tell is if someone tells me that something is going on. Oh, I got a notification on Twitter. So, yeah, I wouldn't know, Chad. You're asking the wrong person, because I don't know. I don't plan that stuff. Okay, what? No. Stop. Oh. This is the problem with Lego building systems and a digital thing. Because it immediately tries to snap to the closest thing. And you can be really, really careful, but it's still going to do that. Anyway, unless... Okay. There. Now, might be a little confused as to what the hell I'm doing, but rest assured that I know what I'm doing. I am a trained professional. That's a lie. I'm certainly a professional of something. I'm just not a professional of being a professional. Because I'm not a professional. The only thing I'm a professional at is being an idiot, I guess. Wait. Okay. There we go. Yeah, Chad, basically what I was trying to say earlier is that I literally don't know, so I wouldn't go around asking people, hey, when are we going over there? Because, first of all, I wouldn't know until someone tells me. And even then, like, it'd be closer to when you guys would be coming over. Plus, it would probably be for a certain occasion, but like I said, I don't know for sure. So, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. We're going to set this as an origin, so that way we'll have a good view at this, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to so you're probably wondering, you're going to color this black? I am, but I'm also going to build on top of these studs to where it looks like an actual, like, screen that's showing something. You know, like what you're seeing right now. That's not to say that you're going to be seeing this exact same thing on there. It's just, you'll see. But it's pretty cool. Anyway. Okay. Alright. there's actually another thing I'm going to be building, and it's basically a Wi-Fi router, but it's called a personal network router, and it's called that because of the fact that it's actually linked to someone's account for something. So in this case, since it's made by Megasoft, it would be for a Megasoft tongue twister. Megasoft did. I can't talk. Megasoft device. That's what I was trying to say before my brain decided to tell me to shut up. Anyway, yeah, so what this is actually just going to be like a little, I don't know why I did that. Yeah, it's an I literally can't think. My brain's just like, I guess the best way to describe it is, okay, so think about the window that you're seeing right here, like the actual, like, window that you're seeing for this. That's basically what I'm going to be building. I hear crickets. Nice. Oh, I did not. Wait. Hold on. It actually just gave me an idea. Okay. So, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay? I'm sure I'll figure it out. Probably an L. Kind of looks like a right angle. And it looks like something that would be used as a symbol that would mean that you can expand the window and stuff. I guess that'll work. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start filling all the space in, and what I'm going to do then is I'm going to make all the pieces glow so that way it looks like an actual, like, glowing screen. Because, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my light so I can show you exactly what I mean. Because my webcam's light is on, so you'll be able to tell what I mean. So, one moment. Alright, so this is what I mean. So, you can see the monitors glowing on my face. This is glowing on my face, and this monitor right here is glowing on my face. So that's what I mean, is it's going to have a glowing effect, sort of like an actual monitor would. I wasn't able to do that for LDD, so now I have to turn back on the light. It's spooky! Woo! And I'm back. Right. Yeah, so anyway. So far, this is actually turning out pretty good, for the most part. Okay. Pardon me. Wait. Yep. I don't even have to use the I. I don't mean this I. I'm talking about the letter I. Because I could use that little dash right there. Um, I am still gonna use an L for the unless there's okay, never mind. Okay. Actually, no, that looks very out of place. Is and no, I'm not gonna put one right there. And you're probably wondering why exactly. So, here's the thing. On a web browser, you would see that little bar thing at the top that would have all the text that says stuff about the page, you know, like what page you're on. I'm gonna do something similar to that on this. So, um, and then what I'm gonna do is yeah, there we go. So this right here, if you're not aware, this is actually going to be a you know, the little scroll bar that you see on the right side of the screen whenever you're scrolling on stuff. You could also click on it to drag around and stuff. That's what this is supposed to be. So it's actually going to be a darker color. And like I said in the description, you might want to stay tuned during the stream because I have a berry. I have a. Yes, I have a berry. I have a very big announcement, is what I was trying to say. um. So I think you'll be very, very excited about it. The thing I'm not excited about is the fact that I have voice cracks. I'm 25. Anyway, so. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start coloring the border with the glowing pieces. And, actual glowing colors are going to be pretty cool. Actually, okay. And that is going to be make the scroll bar right here blue, and the actual like thing that you see moving when you scroll up and down green, so that way it's more easily identified. I'm actually gonna spruce this up because so on Windows, which pretty much everyone uses Windows as their operating system, except for those who don't, which I don't judge. But this is the start menu. All right, now this operating system that I'm, I guess, building, building, in a Bricklink is basically the Megasoft equivalent of Windows XP. But it's also a mixture of Windows 2000. Yeah, so it's gonna have that same general aesthetic as both of those combined, basically. So, yeah, we're gonna not do that. We're gonna delete. Okay, now what we're gonna do is I'm going to there we go. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna I'm actually really liking how this is looking so far. Like, this screen obviously isn't done yet, but I'm really impressed with how it's looking so far. Like, it's very good. Like I said, we're not done yet, but we're getting very close. Anyway. And for this, it's actually going to be green. Like I said, this operating system that you're seeing is heavily inspired by Windows XP, but it's also got hints of Windows 2000. So, yeah. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna so this is gonna sound a little confusing, but allow me to explain. So this right here, V, positioned correctly, it looks like arrows. Whoops. What these are meant to be are the arrow keys that you would use to... Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. So, I kind of made an oopsie. Sound like a little baby saying that. I made an oopsie, Mommy! What did you do, Junior? I put something in the wrong spot. Oh, okay. Isn't humor just fun? Because I know nothing about it. Except how to laugh at myself because I sound stupid. Anyway, now I'm pretty sure there's a stop sign one. No. But I think this is good enough. Then okay. Yeah. So now what's gonna happen is I'm going to put in the pieces necessary to basically type in www.mega.com. Wait, no. You'll see. Luckily there's the dot right there, so what I need to do is just find 3 W's and... Oh look, there they are! And then... Now then, I can finally do it. Actually, you know what? No. The bottom thing looks way too clunky. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color of this to blue, so that way it's more easily noticeable. Yeah, now I'm getting somewhere. There we go. Okay. And I'm almost done with that. But now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna so then what we're gonna do is actually you know what? I actually like this color scheme because the green represents the scroll bar and then the start menu. The blue represents, well, I think it's just a good contrast, you know. You have the dark blue that would represent, like, the borders. The light blue represents, like, things you can click on. And, then we have the actual, this thing right here, and then this, which are menu based things. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but yeah. Anyway, by the way, Megasoft Enterprises is not a real company. Like, there is an actual Megasoft in the real world, but this Megasoft that I made is a fictitious company and has no correlation with the actual Megasoft. So don't worry, I'm not trying to rip off anyone. I don't believe in doing that. Oh. Sorry about that. A old friend of mine sent me a message. anyway, I actually kind of like that. um, and actually, I think I could probably add to that. So, here's a pretty cool idea. So, not all of the bricks that I'm going to be putting on this little screen are going to be glowing, right? Some of them will, some of them won't. I don't know about this. But, reason why I bring that up is because, think I figured out what I was going to do. Yeah. This is actually supposed to be a screen I'm making for the computer, because I am going to finish tonight. Mark my words. I know it's going to be very, very late by the time I finish, but I will finish this damn thing. Okay? I don't care if it kills me, which it won't, because I'm still going to get good sleep. And then I'm going to take a shower in the morning because I forgot to do one tonight. fine. Anyway, yeah, so. Nah. Besides, I was originally planning on making the speakers separate, but they're actually going to be part of the monitor. And then after the monitor, I'm going to make the, yeah. After I make the monitor, I'm going to make the, it's basically like a Wi-Fi router, but it's personalized for someone who ever buys it. And how it works is, in the Radical Earth universe, by the way, how it works is, as long as you have an account regarding the actual device, so like, for example, if you have a Megasoft account, like, they call it a Megasoft Megaplex account, because it's like the Megasoft online network that people can access. Like the actual, like, it's basically Megasoft social media. If you have an account on there, or if you make one, you can use a device called a Archway. Well, no, the new one's going to be called the Gateway. And, it's the direct successor to the Archway. And so what the Archway does is that, it allows that user to access the internet, because the Archway / Gateway is literally a Wi-Fi router, but instead of it being like an internet service provider, Megasoft themselves are providing the internet to that device. So as long as you have an account for Megasoft Megaplex, so that's how it works. It's literally like your own personalized router that you either buy separately, or if you get a certain bundle of the Megasoft Frontier, you get it with that. It's also the most expensive bundle, but hey, that's how it works. There we go. Okay, now then. Now to make the actual rest of the web page. Because, what I'm doing right now is I'm making the actual, like, so, the thing I wanted to go for is, see, say I spoke like that whenever yawning. Say, for example, that Megasoft Enterprises existed in real life, like the actual company that I made in the Radical Earth universe. And you wanted to buy the Megasoft Frontier, see the webpage for the computer. And you could also see the different peripherals for it, like the monitor. So, the least expensive Frontier is just the Frontier itself, with just the computer, the keyboard, and the mouse. It wouldn't come with the Gateway. Wait, no. It's not called Gateway. It's called the Archway Millennium. because the whole idea behind the Frontier is that it's literally a technological millennium, and the whole theme behind it is that despite Radical Earth itself taking place in modern day, like it's literally the same time as it is right now. Um, Basically, the world itself, some of the stuff that they'll bring out in that world is basically from the 90s or the 80s. But then we have stuff like this, which is inspired by the very beginning of the new millennium. So, therefore, that's how the Megasoft Frontier got its name, is because it's embracing that new technological millennium. Which, yes, I tried my best on making this look like it's like one of the sides of the computer. You can kind of see where I'm going with, right? I know it's not perfect, but it's as good as I can get. Anyway, so we have the actual name right here, Frontier, powered by NextOS 2000, which is the new operating system. Um, hmm. Yeah, you're still there, right? Um, anyway, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait. Nope. Oh, okay. Anyway, so like I said, this isn't gonna be like picture perfect, at least opposed to my actual screen. But uh, as you'd probably be, as you'd probably be able to tell, the actual operating system itself is heavily inspired by Windows XP, which is interesting because Windows XP came out 20 years ago last year. I mean, last year was its 20th anniversary, is what I mean. Because that's whenever Windows XP came out, was 2001. But the actual operating system itself, despite being heavily inspired by XP, it's still also based on Windows 2000. I'm just sort of so tired after today that just sitting and listening to you that I kind of zoned. Oh, I'm glad to hear that I'm making you feel comfortable, because that may not be my total goal, but I'm happy that I'm making someone feel relaxed. Because I tend to be a very relaxed person. I can get excited sometimes, but it's mainly whenever there's something that I get excited that really gets me pumped. So, yeah. But other than that, I try to keep my cool. Um, Speaking of keeping my cool, there we go. I forgot to color that little dot in because that's actually the eject button for this, which is the flash media diskette slash hypermedia diskette. It's a modernized interpretation of a floppy disk, and that's what flash media diskette and CDs. So it would be much the same with the hypermedia diskette. So, yeah. And obviously this drive bay right here is actually for the aforementioned DVD and CD. But as you can see, the design influence is very much heavily inspired by XP, but it's got uh, Windows 2000 as operations as well. Uh, I see that my inspiration is yawning because I can't shut up about it. Seriously, like, I know I got good sleep last night, right? So it's not that. Okay. Alright. By the way, if my voice sounds a little different, I'm not sick. It's just allergies have been knocking me in the butt, you know. So I'm not sick. Don't worry. I haven't come down with anything. I'm not ill or anything like that. No, it's just allergies. I'm also trying to develop some vehicle liveries for my Roblox group as I listen. I think you told me about that, but I never got around to checking it out. If you want to throw something through a wall, make sure it's a virtual wall, because I'm pretty sure your neighbors would probably be very confused as to why there's crashing sounds coming from your bedroom. uh, but don't worry, that's not anything to do with me. uh, right. Here we go. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the price as well. And what you're about to see is you're going to see RE followed by a $sign. In case you're wondering why it says RE, it's because it's not a reference to Resident Evil, don't worry. It's literally the... Oh. Well, I manage two groups. One is my own group, which is based on the real-life USAF base. And the other one is the one I told you about. Okay. Vehicles I'm working on right now is for the US... Oh, so it's for an Air Force group. Okay. I am right about that, right? Because I saw USAF, and the first thing that came to my mind is US Air Force. Trying to find the dollar symbol. But, oh well. Anyway, what I was trying to say is in the Radical Earth universe, they have a currency that is actually a universal currency, so it's used everywhere in the Radical Earth universe, called REs, or Radical Earth Dollar, but in terms of being called their name by plural, they're referred to in slang form as REs, but pretty much everyone in that world knows what you mean by that. So I'm just gonna omit the dollar symbol because I couldn't find it. I don't mean like a dollar bill thing, because I know there is a dollar bill piece, but I'm talking about like the actual symbol. Unless... Okay. Unless... No. So... Yeah, so just buying the computer by itself, like with the keyboard and the mouse included, it would be 800 REs. Now, if you want to get a bundle that has the monitor and the computer itself, that's $1,000. But then we have the most expensive model, which is called the Frontier Premium, and it comes with the Frontier itself, which, by the way, there's no difference in terms of the computer's internals. It's all the same parts. It's just what's included inside the box within the computer. So the basic model, which is what this one is, the $800 model, or 800 RE. I mean, you could call it dollar if you want, because that is literally what REs are. Their official name is Radical Economic Dollar, because it is related to the Global Radical Earth Economics Committee. Not committee. It's the Global Radical Earth Economics Federation, or basically the economics global group, whatever you... my brain is like melted right now. It's like, hey, I understand you're using 100% of your brain power on this, but how about you use 1% of your brain power to go elsewhere? What I'm trying to say is that the reason why the currency is global is because it was unanimously agreed on by the creators of the currency that they should have their own... Large Skeletor is streaming. I'll have to check before I get distracted again. Is that the Global Radical Earth Economics Federation, which is responsible for the overseeing of the economics all around the Radical Earth universe. By universe, I'm talking about the actual Radical Earth world. I call it universe because it's an alternative universe, so that's why I call it that. Otherwise, I'll just call it Radical Earth World or just Radical Earth. But this currency, hence the meaning, or hence the term global currency, it means that anywhere in the Radical Earth world is the same currency. And there are some places that will charge a little bit more than other places, but for the most part, it's unanimously agreed upon that prices for stuff like this will be the same regardless of where you're at. So, Yeah. Anyway, what I'm gonna do for this is actually pretty cool. So you can see this little line here and there, and yeah. I'm gonna line that up, and first I'm gonna. There. Okay. Anyway, so you're probably wondering, so with this thing being so expensive to the average, like, to the average consumer, something like this would be fairly expensive, compared to the regular consumer computers that you would see in places like Walmart, because they have a few Acer Aspire computers over there that are fairly inexpensive if you're in the market for just your average run-of-the-mill computer, not necessarily for gaming, just more for the average consumer in general. Um, but in our world, this would be seen as something more of a premium product because Megasoft, despite their computers looking more like a casual device, it's also geared heavily towards gamers because Megasoft believes that the computers should be equipped well enough to where they could handle pretty much any task. So if you want to play a game or if you want to browse the web without any worry about security or anything like that, it's got you covered on all fronts. Or should I say frontiers? um, Speaking of which, I'm really looking forward to that Sonic game. I hope it's really good. I actually saw the Sonic movie a few days ago. I actually think it was it must have been either last Friday or last Saturday that I saw it with my mama. It was really, really good, that movie. Paramount did an excellent job with it, and I'm really, really glad that I saw it. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it already. It is good. I like how right after I clapped, my phone sent me a Discord notification. Anyway, oh, I should probably. That's not what I meant. Oops. Went too far. I sworn I smell a candle just now. Anyway. Yeah, I think someone... I'm not positive, but I think someone might have lit a candle in the kitchen or something outside. I mean, outside my room, I don't know. I should mention I don't live alone. I live with my grandfolks. It's for good reason though. It's because I help out around the house, so it's all good. I'm not ashamed of that. um. sorry for being silent, by the way. I'm just really... Fuck. Yes, I'm really fuck. Oh. I'm focused on, building this, which, by the way, these are gonna be the speakers. Yes, I know, very weird design for the, monitor, but it is what it is, you know? Why do I keep fucking doing that? Stop. It's like, hey, I understand you're trying to put these here. How about you don't? Okay. Whoops. See what I mean? Like, I either get too carried away to even notice where I'm placing any pieces, or I just do it. Okay. Now then. Okay, we're almost done with the monitor. Almost done. Then we can finally build the quickest part. Yes, it'll be the quickest one. But it's gonna be the Ultrawave Millennium. Because all of this is just a box, you know, it's got some lights on and a cable thing. Thanks. Now again, I know the shape of the monitor itself is a little weird, but it's because of the speakers right here. But other than that, yeah, I think it's turning out pretty good. In fact, I can already, okay. Yes. This is exactly what I needed. Okay. And you may be wondering about why I need those. It's because I'm actually going to be using a Technic rod. You know, the axle. People call them rods, I call them... Well, I just called it a rod. So, yeah, yeah. Anyway, yeah, now to fill this in. And, yeah, so, oh. I just realized. Okay. So I'm gonna have to delete these first. Because I realized. Yeah. So. Don't worry, body, I'll get the long needed rest when I'm dead. Contrary to what I just said, I am not nocturnal at all. If I was, then that'd be kind of cool, but I'm not. After all, humans do need sleep. And I am a human. That's it. That's all I have to say is we're almost done. We're almost done. Feels weird saying that, but it's true. Oh, dish. So that is the monitor. Look at that. But one last thing. The Archway Millennium. That's literally it. That's all we have to build. And the good thing is we don't have to do much. Not at all. In fact, could say that we basically already done it. Because, the actual box itself is, just, well, it's, it's too. Come on. I hate when this happens. See, here's what I'm trying to do. I was trying to move this over here so that way it's even. But it's just like... It doesn't want to do it. I don't know why. But anyway, so, there's that. There we have... Yeah, the archway itself is not a very big little thing. It's literally just this. my own signature flair. So I'm gonna get these again. And right now. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to there we go. I was clearly aiming for something else, but apparently not, because I was aiming for this, and I guess the cursor is like, oh, did you mean to aim for this? No. See what I mean? Like, you clearly see them trying to aim for this, and it's just like, oh, well, sorry about that. There we go. Those are the indicator lights. Now, to finish the job, I'm probably go to sleep because I already brushed my teeth before I streamed and put on deodorant. There we go. That is it. That is everything. For the Megasoft Frontier. With that, finally, I think we're all done. We have built everything. And honestly, I think this is my best work yet. And also my most extensive. But, you know what though? I'm glad I got it over with. Because my god, it is 11:43 right now. Bear in mind, I started streaming at 9. So I've been live for nearly 3 hours. But with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, then like, comment, subscribe if you'd like. You don't have to, but it's certainly appreciated. And make sure to let your friends know about my channel, because I do much more than just Radical Earth stuff. I play City Guesser. I also have a Twitch channel. Speaking of Twitch, I should also do something real quick. The desktop app has been discontinued, so I'm gonna, yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a great night, and see you next time.